Hello, everybody. Did you know that if you go on Webtoon and then you type in High on Life and search it, you'll find my old Webtoon that I used to make? Wow, look at it. 67 episodes. No, it's not very good. I did most of these episodes by just drawing on a piece of paper, scanning it through a printer, and then kind of sometimes inking over it in a drawing program, but mainly just cutting it into shape. I actually started going back and then redrawing and typing all the stuff. Look, hey, this is Binary Bot. That was my old Webtoon name. From May 4th, 2020. Wow. I'm just here to say that the art gets better and I'll be redoing a lot of my episodes to look better. Please don't be deterred. And then I didn't do that for this one. Because I wanted it to be like a whole, ooh, look, cool thing. This is the text I used to use. I had to download it and then put it into GIMP, the software I used. But it's crazy to think that the last work I did on this thing was around May 4th of 2020. May the 4th be with you, am I right? Anyway, this is, it was pretty cool. Look, roller coasters, part 1. Let's click on that just real quick. There's a strange phenomenon that occurs when I ride a roller coaster. I'll be having a great time screaming and putting my hands in the air, but in the pictures I look super bored. I honestly don't know if this is funny or sad. See, it was supposed to be like a comedy webtoon, but it's not really that funny. It's just me being like, hey, oh, this is kind of interesting premise, right? Look, do you guys know the reference? It's Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's what it is. And then it also had a thing that I try to do called Free Draw Fridays. It's where I just drew something I thought was kind of cool, and I put it on. But it wasn't really that cool. Look at the little guy. They were pretty much just my doodles. I only made 2 of them to my knowledge. Oh, hey. I will get to this Is the Oregon Trail later. I made Q&As. 2 Q&As. Here's my first one. It's the best one. Because I try to do it pretty early on. Q&A time. Question, what's your favorite food? I really like most foods, but if I had to choose, I would go with lasagna. Alright, you can go now. What? There's no more questions. You're done. Oh, we'll leave. This is because the only person who asked a question was my mom. So, that was interesting. Yeah. Here. This is something... Part of the webtoon, I started to just deviate later on because it was... I mean, I'm not funny. So, I just deviated to stories. Here's the Oregon Trail. Timmy, you best keep counting them wheel rotations. Okay. Hey, John, how many bullets do we have left? Let me check. Blam! Oh, shucks. Henry the oxen just died. He's a triceratops. Oh, jeez, John, what happened? What was that loud sound? I reckon the poor creature's heart just exploded. Hey there, right, little Timmy. See, this goes on. It's kind of funny because I was trying to stick with the thing. It's kind of funny, but it just keeps going to where I think this is pretty much the climax. Like this guy, he's like, oh, he's like turning into a monster because he's like, oh, he's keeping a secret, right? Like, because they're like eggs and he became rotten. That was the whole story. And so here's the best part. Drip, drip, drip. Drip, drip. Little Timmy. Egg. He's all killed. Yeah. I think I made a... Wait. I felt like I made a different one. Here it is. Is this the Oregon Trail final chapter? See, it's after like a bunch of things. I'm like, oh, trying to be funnier again. Wow. There's like a couple things where I don't know. It's just funny little quips a little bit. Is this the Oregon Trail final chapter? This is undoubtedly the best one because I got this little card. Oh, this is me. There's the whole freaking last thing. He's old. He's old, and he's like, oh, he's got a granddaughter, and he's always looks sad. Oh. So it's just like, yeah, we're talking about it. So it was like I didn't really tell it all that well. They were eggs, and like he got rotten because of secret and all that stuff. And the graves. But look at this. The rotten egg guy dug out because he was rotten egg. He's cool, huh? Here's the best part. He's like, oh, go to sleep. Same time every day. And he kills the rotten egg again. Wow. It's pretty good. He's like, yeah, keeping a secret. And then at this last part, this is the last part of my webtoon that ever got published. May 4th, 2020. Right there. That's the published date. Wow. We're circle all around. I ended up trying to make like a whole little story about a skeleton guy who he's like gets out of the ice and he has to fight people and then also learn about who he last was. See that? But it was just bad. Because not only can I not draw things like this really well and fast, I'm not good at like fight scenes at all. So here's no. Next. Here's a good representation of that. This episode. The guy comes through the door. It doesn't even show the door opening because I can't draw that well. And he's like, oh, shock, oh, dead. And he chases, he grabs a knife, he rises there, and then he shock again. See, that last part actually wasn't that bad, but it's not great. And it's definitely charming to me. I mean, but it's just not good. It's just, I don't know. I really stopped because it was just unfulfilling. I don't know. I might come back to it though. I can at any time. And it was definitely interesting and cool and fun to see all these things. My least favorite part was taking all these slides and putting them together because it wasn't like you could put in one continuous thing. It was annoying. Like you'd have a break here and you'd have to be like, okay, so the space between the two has to be enough so that it's right. And I was also still drawing these out on paper beforehand, so it was like, oh, big line, small line, because I couldn't keep them really all that uniform. I'm only good at drawing small. But anyway, that's my webtoon. I had one, and I wanted to share that I had one because that's funny and cool. If you wanted to check it out, you can. I mean, hey, I didn't do too bad for myself. Look, we still have 29 people subscribed to it, and 10,000 people saw it, like viewed an episode total. I also have a 9.22 rating. So, I mean, we didn't do bad. But I don't know. It just stopped being fun. That's why I started doing the stories, and it was like, oh, yeah, that's funny. Wait, here, before I go, this is the replacement that I did myself for when I was on vacation, because I scheduled the episodes out, actually. So I made it like a little robot, be like, hello, I've been left with strict instructions to make funnies and be relatable. Do you know that feeling when you are happy? Incorrect. Robots do not have feelings. It's kind of funny. It's like, it's amusing. But anyway, that's my webtoon. Thank you for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and tell your parents about me because they need to know. Bye.